for coming on this presentation of Does and Don'ts in China. I'm Ying.
I am Laurent Goulvestre. By taking now 20 minutes of your time, you are going to save many hours in China. But more than that, you are going to gain business by avoiding the main pitfalls of your relationship with Chinese.
So let's go on. How do you say in Mandarin, let's go on?
Okay, Shoba.
That's clear, let's go on.
Let's go on. Concerning leisure, Chinese like a lot playing dice, sing karaoke and drink. There are a lot of places in all cities for karaoke and we advise you to go with them the evening for having fun. They like singing by groups of 4 to 8 people in a small room with nice girls. It may be very strange for you, but you will gain points in the business if you accept to have fun with them in these spots. Don't worry, be volunteer for singing. The worse you will sing, the maximum points you will gain. Gongxi is a network of people who agree to help each other. But it's a give and take position. It's a network of favors and help that you have to give and call upon to receive. The concept of Gongxi is deeply rooted in Chinese culture.
As a Westerner, your Gongxi start by giving and taking business cards. Be friendly and helpful. Keep contact and the Gongxi will get bigger and bigger.
You can lose face, but also win face. Getting face thinner, thicker, you can give face to over. So there are many ways of thinking face in China. I remember 2 Chinese who were working for me for 6 months, and I had rented a car for them. One day, they got back to the factory and with the car smashed. They told me that they found the car like this in the morning and they did not know what's happened during the night. They even said that the car had been stolen and brought back during the night. It was obvious they had done the damage, but they would never say that, for not losing face. They prefer to say something obviously incoherent instead of a truth.
So don't be surprised if sometimes incoherences are said instead of pragmatic talking. Do not smile or laugh. Do not mock them. Do not make them feel small. It's a face question.
Stay humble, but friendly, and show that you are rich without saying it. For the Chinese, if you are rich, you are a good partner, because you know how to make success in your life.
Do not stay alone on the evening. The Chinese conception of life is being together during the contract, days and night, to better know each other, to get confidence.
If they are in your country, you have to stay with them on the evening to visit your place. Even during the weekend. They will do the same in China. The hospitality is very important in China. They take a lot of photos of the firm and the people with you. Don't forget to send some of them afterwards, when you will be back home.
No place for the weaker. You have to work to succeed in your life. China is a very hard country. They all compete for success. They fight against each other. For the students, their life is sustained by the Gaokao, the exam that all Chinese have to pass for success. With their one-child policy, installed in 1979 by Deng Xiaoping, the parents organize the life of the child like a success man. Piano course early in the morning, sports late in the evening, English lessons on Sunday, and so on. They do whatever they can for him to succeed, and so does he.
Be explicit with a clear mind. Give facts and figures. One day, I was working for a company that makes plastic box. And this company asked their Chinese counterparts for a bigger logo on their product because it was too small. After 1 week, they presented us with a logo which was so huge that anyone with a logic Westerner's mind wouldn't have done it. It covered the whole box with no proportion. To avoid that, give a size in centimeters or inch, show an example, draw a graph. The young Chinese take 4 years to learn writing and reading, so they are used to learn graphic signs by heart. Show them the things instead of talking will save you time and money.
Go deeper. They sometimes will tell you that's interesting. They appreciate that and that. Miss Tang is happy to meet you. They're going to have a good collaboration with you. but it's very often too difficult to understand the meaning of all that. So to understand your partner, you have to say very often, "What do you mean? Can you tell me more about? I would like to understand a little bit more of that and that." Don't ask too many questions, but take his words instead and repeat them by poking deeper.
If, for example, Mr. Tang tells you that he has some problems to finish on time your manufacturing order,
do not say, "We rely on you. It's very important for us." But instead of that, you should say, "Yes, okay, what do you mean exactly? Can you tell me more?" To find out that your project has maybe not started yet. And that's true.
Order first, meaning after. When I gave courses at Beijing University, I used to have someone bring my newspaper every day at my office. One day, I asked this guy not to bring my newspaper because I had no time to read it. But this was not possible for him, because it was an order from his boss to bring to everyone the newspaper in each office. One time, I even threw the paper in the bin in front of him, to observe his behavior. The guy smiled, and the following day he came back and gave me my newspaper. No alternative. For the respect of harmony, Chinese almost never say no. They say yes, but that's not really yes. That's more fun, okay, I understand what you are meaning. But they want to keep face by avoiding the no answer. They will often say yes by taking your first proposal only for not saying no. You will discover afterwards, if you don't clarify that the yes was only to please you.
So instead of that, ask them for solutions and wait. Be silent, be patient, be sure that the final solution will be well accepted and understood by both parts. But please don't put alternatives to go faster or avoid silence. Use your power even for petty things. When you are a manager in the Western countries, you may sometimes do not dare to ask a photocopy or a coffee to your assistant, especially if you know she's busy.
I remember one day, I wanted to change a bulb in my office, and my Chinese colleague close to me said, "You have a boss, ask for someone to do it."
Talk slowly, with short sentences and without too many points and criticism. Not many people speak English. If you work with an interpreter, be sure that he knows your products and your company. Very often, you will discover that he's not translating what you are saying, but he's saying something different. In fact, he will not only have to translate your speech, but he will have to recompose the meaning of your sentences. He will give himself the right form for keeping and giving face to the person he's talking to, so try to know your interpreter before going to the meeting.
A win-win solution is a purely Western dream, thinking of business. The Chinese will negotiate as much as they can to win on you. When it takes months to negotiate, they will often come back to some points agreed in the past just before signing. And it can be very frustrating for Westerners. They seem to take their time, and it will be a weaker point for you if you are in a hurry in front of them.
Chinese has suffered so much in the past that the money today is one of their best value. So when you come from a Western country and you negotiate by telling them that it's too expensive for you, they sometimes do not understand what you are exactly saying. It's like Bill Gates would tell you that life is hard.
But more than that, if they discover that you are in a small hotel in Shanghai or wherever, they will think that you are not a good partner. So take your biggest watch and show it off. Same thing if you pay. Open your wallet and show all of your bills. To be rich, once again, it's good. Remember also that the contract is only a paper. Once signing, it will be the beginning of a relationship that will have to be maintained by a give and take process of confidence and faith. To end this presentation, we would like to wish you good luck with Chinese.
Goodbye and see you soon.